Donald Trump is about to get his ass handed to him in Georgia tomorrow in the Republican primary taking place in that state. Here's what's happening in case you've been living under a rock for the last 6 months. Donald Trump personally convinced failed former Republican Senator David Perdue to primary Republican Governor Brian Kemp this year. Trump wanted to punish Kemp for not overturning Georgia's 2020 election results, for not giving Trump the state. So he picked Perdue, he begged Perdue to run. Perdue eventually said, all right, fine, I'm going to run. And as of the most recent polling data from actually Fox News last week, Perdue is losing by 32 points. And again, the election is tomorrow. So the guy that Donald Trump endorsed, the guy that he convinced to run, the guy that he has shown up in Georgia for, to do rallies for, is going to lose by about 30 points based on current projections. Brian Kemp is going to cruise to one of the easiest primary victories we have seen this year. So Trump had no impact on this race whatsoever. And so, in recent days, Donald Trump, according to those close to him down there in Mar-a-Lago, has said, I'm done. I'm washing my hands of David Perdue. I am not going to go back to the state and do another rally for him, even though, again, it was just a couple days left. It wasn't going to do anything. But he's now grousing, oh, he ran a terrible campaign. Trump is doing whatever he can, according to those around him, to try to rationalize why his preferred candidate, the guy he made run, is losing so badly, right? He's going through all of these internal coping mechanisms. And of course, when Perdue eventually loses, he's just going to blame Perdue. You ran a horrible campaign. You're a bad candidate. You didn't do what I wanted you to do. That's why you lost. Has nothing to do with me, Donald Trump. Actually, it kind of does. You wanted nothing more than to watch Brian Kemp lose. You wanted nothing more than to end this man's career before it really took off. I mean, hell, Sarah Palin is in Georgia today campaigning for David Perdue. And Sarah Palin, of course, has been endorsed by Donald Trump. She's been a huge Trump supporter. So even she's not given up. Of course, you know, she's definitely not the brightest person out there, but she still thinks there's hope, dang it. So she's out there handing out anti-Stacey Abrams literature, hoping that Perdue can pull off a last-minute miracle of, somehow covering a 32-point polling difference. But not Trump. Trump's done. And again, this will be probably the biggest test of Donald Trump. It's not just that he endorsed the guy. It's not just that he did the rallies. But like I've repeatedly said, he convinced him to run, right? That's a big leap, okay? That's so much bigger than just somebody who's running for office and Trump says, oh, hey, I like this. I'm endorsing you. Good job. This guy only ran because Trump wanted him to. Otherwise, he'd be sitting at home, enjoying his lavish lifestyle because the guy doesn't need money. He doesn't need this power. He just wanted it because, like most people in his situation with more money than they know what to do with, they get greedy. And when the former president tells you you need to do something, by God, you do it, right? So Perdue's going to get embarrassed. Donald Trump is going to show us that his power is mostly imaginary in these primary endorsements. Brian Kemp is going to cruise to an easy victory. Mike Pence is actually there today campaigning for him. So yeah, David Perdue's not the only one that lost, even though the race is tomorrow. He's not the only one that's going to lose. The biggest loser in the state of Georgia tomorrow is going to be Donald Trump. What are you doing? It's over. The video's over. I'm done complaining about everything, and that's it. The end. Leave. Well, okay, if you're going to stick around, maybe you should give us a like, a comment, a share, or just subscribe to stay connected with all of our content. Or maybe you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks. Just follow the link in the description. Now, go. Just go.